Welcome, Virgo, to your live reading. This is new love coming towards you. Let's see what's going on with you. Best message for the beautiful Virgo. Just going to warm up the cards here for a second till people get in. Okay. Sorry, the lighting's a little off. Sun moved. Okay, let's get in here and see what's going on. Who is coming towards our beautiful Virgo? Remember, time is fluid. You guys may have already had this person in your life, or they could be a brand new, just getting ready to step onto your porch, as we say, right? Let's see. Ooh. Soulmate connection coming in. Got the Two of Cups coming in. Could be a Cancer, doesn't have to be. We'll look at the signs as we go. So far, though, it's saying that this is a mutual attraction. This is somebody that catches your eye and you're like, hey, who are you? And they're like, hey, who are you? Could even be a Leo. Ooh. This could be a twin flame for some of you. We are getting a little emotionally immature over here. You could be a little disappointed by their immaturity. Something that's disappointing them in this time. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer, or Scorpio. They are getting your attention, but you might feel like they're either that or they're a little young. Okay? Even if they're a little young, you might feel like they're not as emotionally mature as you are. Okay, you might feel that they're a little unstable, but they are definitely coming towards you no matter what. They want you to give them a chance. But there's something about this person, okay, that still is grabbing your attention. Wanting to take action where action is. They're still going to give their all over here. This person, even though they may be a little younger than you, a little more emotionally immature than you, they are definitely running right at you. They want you to give them a chance. Could be a Sagittarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Leo. We've got a lot of fire and water going on over here, Virgo. They are definitely very self-confident, though, that this relationship could work. I think they know that they may need to work on themselves a little bit. They have had some disappointments within their life. This is new love, though, so this isn't somebody that you've dealt with before, but they're definitely they're showing that desire and that passion for this, for this beginning. They want to make a beginning with you. Like I said, it's not a reconciliation. This is brand new love. So if you're looking for a reconciliation, this is not your reading, because this is somebody you don't know, somebody you've just ran into, somebody who's just knocked on your door and said, hey, I want to give this love a chance with you. Okay, so it's nobody you've dated before. Now, it doesn't mean you don't know them already. It just means that you've never dated them. And definitely having this burden. They have some kind of burden within their life. I think they overwork. They're very disappointed about the situation of how they work. They want to give this chance with you. They're going to keep trying to offer this to you. But I think because they're a little emotionally immature, even though you do feel like you're soulmates, you might be feeling like this is a karmic soulmate and you might not want to take this situation. You might feel like they're too immature. But they're still knocking your door down. They have some there's that emotional coming up. They have some kind of emotional baggage that they need to get rid of. And that might be where you're finding this emotional immaturity. You're like, excuse me, don't put me into your ex's shoes. I mean, if you want a chance with me, then you need to get rid of the skeletons in your closet before you come racing towards me. So you might feel like that's one of the issues. One of the issues is that they're holding too tight on their past pains, not trying to heal, and then trying to, run right towards you into this relationship when you feel that they have unfinished baggage. And I'm thinking that's exactly what's going on. So they want you to take a chance with them, but they don't want to get rid of the ex. There's nothing worse than going on a date, Virgo, and then having somebody open up and start talking about their ex-boyfriend or their ex-girlfriend. Okay, and it's like, I don't give a shit about what's going on with that. I thought you were trying to get to know me. This is about new opportunities and getting to know me. So you might find that this person, that could be where the immaturity is coming from. Okay, you don't just start, off a relationship with, my girlfriend used to do this and that and the other, or my boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, so this kind of puts you into this worry place that even though you feel this connection with this person and you feel like they're your soulmate, you're kind of worried about the situation. You're kind of worried that maybe they have too many ties to their ex, which could be a Gemini, by the way, that they're too hooked on Gemini over here to get to know you, right? Hello. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, you're starting to have, you might be having, you guys are starting this on the wrong foot. Actually, you're not starting on the wrong foot. They're starting it on the wrong foot. And that's why you're feeling like they're emotionally immature. They're not starting this relationship out very well, guys. I mean, if you're going to get to know someone, you don't want to know everything about their ex, but they sure want to bring it to the table. So this is where you're kind of juggling back and forth of what you're going to do with this person, right? Because you expect more respect and, you're your own authority and you know who you are and where you sit. And you're not going to just sit over here and talk about your ex, right? So you expect them to do the same. Yeah, see, they're living in the past. And this is that's a turnoff. Boy, you can get a bigger turnoff than that, guys. You guys could be dealing with an Aries as well. So, yeah, they're definitely living in the past over here. Lack of inner joy. So you're not finding that this date's going to be very good. When you guys do go on this date and you do have this, you're going to be a little confuzzled about the situation because it's almost like, are we getting to know each other or am I getting to know your Gemini? Am I dating your Gemini? I don't know. I feel like I know more about my Gemini than I know you because they do seem to want to talk about the ex more than they talk about what they're about. I don't know, guys. This relationship, this new love that's coming towards you is really, this person needs more healing. It's crazy because, you do see them as luxurious. You see them as beautiful. They have everything that, that you could possibly want. They're awesome. They dress great. They have everything they need. But talking about, things that are not appropriate to be talking about, whether it's the ex or maybe work all the time, whatever it is, it's not appropriate to learn about somebody. So they do seem to be having their mind in a different place. So it might even make you feel like they have no real motivation to really get to know you if they're always talking about this ex or work or something else that has nothing to do with you. Yeah. It looks like you're going to kind of make an unexpected delay. It almost looks like they're going to ask you out again and you're going to delay this response to them. And like I said, you guys could be dealing with this person already. It's time is fluid. It's either they're coming in or you've already done so. Everybody's a little different. They're going to continue on this path, though, to progression towards you. It looks like they will have the mental breakthrough that they do have the understanding. There looks like there will be a talk about this situation. Looks like you are going to open up, Virgo, over here and let them know, hey, I'm not here to talk about your ex. I'm not here to talk about your work. I'm here to get to know you. This is going to make them feel a little disappointed, but be careful because remember, you're dealing with somebody who's emotionally immature. But, I don't know how long this is going to last, though, because like I said, they may be younger than you. And if it's not younger than you, it's definitely less mature than you are. So it's going to cause a lot of blocks over here. Hello, Joanne. So, yes, but they're going to keep proceeding towards you, but after this conversation, it's going to make them feel really upset about the situation. Like, and then they're just going to look at the conversation that you had instead of looking at the Two of Cups that you guys have together. What is going, who is this person? So you have a soulmate that's coming in. It feels very karmic. This person seems to be more worried about, this person needs they need a lot of healing. Could definitely be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. They're definitely wearing their heart on their sleeve over here. And it just seems like the conversations that you're going to have, they're going to have this mental breakthrough. But the mental breakthrough is, now Virgo's upset with me, so I'm going to look at these Three of Cups instead of the Two of Cups that we could have. I don't think this person's ready for a commitment. They're just manifesting love, but maybe they're manifesting somebody to get through maybe they think that you're like their therapist. I mean, Virgo, you are great therapy. I'll tell you that. I have a lot of Virgo friends. You guys are the awesomest when it comes to therapy, but do you really want that, you know? I only do readings with Super Chat. Or if they're bigger readings than Super Chat, which is only a couple of questions, then I do the personal readings. You can find underneath every video. So I don't know. I just feel like this person may need a little more therapy and a little more guidance. But they did manifest love. They wanted love. And they're a good manifester. They obviously manifested it. I feel like this is very karmic, guys. This is a very karmic relationship. If the devil flies out, it wouldn't surprise me. I think you're just going to come. I feel like this relationship that is coming in towards you is more of a therapeutic relationship for karmic, helping them heal so that they can move on to something better and so that you can move on to where you need to be. Who knows? Maybe you'll help each other. Usually karmics help each other one way or another. Yeah, because they can't detach from their Gemini. I'm telling you, whatever energy I'm picking up on, they were dating a Gemini. They were involved with a Gemini. And they can't seem to get past this Gemini. Maybe you need their therapy so they can return back to the Gemini. We're all soulmates. We all help each other out one way or another. Maybe you're going to give them the therapy that they need to get back to somebody else. I don't know. It looks like you're just going to end up ghosting them in the end. Or they're going to end up somebody's going to ghost somebody in the end and they're going to leave open. It's going to have no real closure. Yeah, whoever this new love is coming towards you is really hurt. It's almost like you're going to help them find courage to move on, and then they're going to ghost you. Yeah, or you're going to ghost them. I actually think you're going to ghost them. I think you're actually going to give them what they need within the karmic relationship, and then you're going to ghost them. Because you're going to realize that they have too many insecurities. This is not what you want. This is not the type of relationship that I'm looking for. So I feel like that's... And then as soon as you ghost them, yeah, it looks like there's going to be some kind of direct communication and clearing out some boundaries with them. Because it looks like they're going to try to come back even though you've ghosted them. And then the sun comes out. Whoa. They're going to key out because it says they're trying one more time. And then they're just going to kind of hang around like the lost puppy. You got a lost puppy now. You guys have gained a puppy. But you do have the sun coming out, which is a blessing. So why is the blessing here for the beautiful Virgo? So it looks like they're not going to return to Gemini. It looks like they're just going to be lost with you. You're going to kind of ghost them and you're going to keep trying to get your attention. And then you have a Taurus coming in. What the? Yeah, then you got the Sun, and then you got a Taurus coming in who wants to give you all the attention. You got this major blessing coming in. Wow. So going straight from a karmic straight to what looks like a kindred relationship, a kindred soulmate, someone who wants to give and receive exactly what you have. It could be a Taurus or a Capricorn or a Leo coming in. Yeah, someone who doesn't make you confused. So you're going straight from this one to get this one contract done so that you can go straight to the blessing where you need to be, where your happiness is, where the will is on your side. So straight to an unpredictable change of a relationship where this person is racing in. Also could be a Libra who wants to build with you. That's crazy. So you're going straight from one kind of relationship, and as soon as you ghost them, the sun comes out and you get a new relationship. Wow, you guys are awesome. You guys are beautiful. I can't even believe that. It's almost like you did what you were supposed to do, and you helped this person out whether you know it or not. Because all of a sudden they become more self-confident. And then once their self-confidence, once you ghost them, their self-confidence kind of comes in and they're like, no, I want to do it again with you. And you're like, I don't want to play. I don't want to play because you're all over the place. And as soon as that happens, you have this beautiful new person coming in who could definitely, be a Capricorn, a Libra, like I said, a Leo, Taurus, however. But, and then you're recognized by them. Wow. As being the one, and you're going to notice this is where I needed to be. So it's almost like there's some kind of, that's why I said this karmic is something that needs to be learned. So you teach them how to be self-confident so that you can get real love, real kindred love. So now you're going to a kindred relationship. Wow. Talk about the tides turning. I mean, that's like amazing. So let's see if this new person coming in, since we already know about this other one that you're messing around with. You guys might already be messing around with this person, getting ready to ghost them as you're waiting for this other person to come in. However, take it how it resonates. Yeah, you have this beautiful earth. It looks like an earth sign coming in for you guys, just like yourself. Somebody that's down to earth and somebody that, you don't have to feel like you have all these boundaries with, because you had to build boundaries with this person over here. Yeah, they see your worthiness, but it's just a whole different relationship. It's a different kind of soulmate though, too. This is more like a kindred soul, somebody that you can actually build with. Yeah, it's a soulmate as well. It's a kindred soulmate though. This one, you actually feel like you guys are two peas in a pod. Because that's what kindred souls are. They're two peas in a pod. Now you guys are exactly like each other. Where these over here, these karmic is nothing like you. But yet you feel drawn to them because that's what karmics do. It's all about lessons. You guys are awesome. Okay, guys. So, yeah. Resolving conflict. It's almost like a time exactly when you're just like, you're dead in the water from this guy. You're like, this guy just killed me. I'm like dead in the water. And then it's like, hey, here, I'm going to help you. Don't worry about it. It's almost like you feel kind of bad for the guy because I see forgiveness here. Like, oh my gosh, I hope that, I can forgive myself for, ghosting this guy. But I mean, what am I going to do with this person? They're draining the crap out of me. Right. And it's like, now they won't leave me alone. Like I said, it's the lost puppy syndrome. And yeah, they are totally distorted, right? Distorted feminine. They don't know what they're doing. So yeah, it's like you're going to kind of heal, Virgo, going inside, looking around, getting what you need. And then boom, here comes this new kindred soulmate that is just going to be like, hey, what you doing? Here, let me give you some love. Don't worry about this guy over here. You did what you were supposed to do. And that's what it was. You did what you were supposed to do. I mean, that was the whole point of that of that contract. That was the contract. The karmic contract was to teach this person, and you did. He or she is all better now. They're all better. They're avoiding conflict. They're strong. Yeah, they're much stronger. They're doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. You know, but they're spying on you. And now it's like there's something, I don't know, this person's really, they're spying on you because they really want a commitment with you, but they don't realize that you've drained the shit out of me. I'm done. I played therapist. I'm all done now. You're really cute. Got to go. Yeah. But this other person over here is going to make you so happy because it's just like a breath. You know what? This is a breath of fresh air. Because, like, you're going to find your inner peace with this person. That's what you need. And you're going to find the emotional freedom where this person over here just drains all of your freedom, all of your emotions. So now you can just feel like, I love you. You know, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for not draining my energy. Thank you for adoring me. Thank you for allowing, you know, the sun to shine for me. Where's that sun card? I mean, that was it right there, guys. That's when it all happens. It's when that sun comes out and you're just like, yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You guys are amazing. Thank you for being here. And if you guys like this, please hit that big old like button. And, you know, if you keep finding yourself in my channel and you haven't subscribed, hit that big old subscribe button so that way you don't miss a live reading. Okay, guys. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Oops. There we go.